Welcome in, everyone. If you are new here, I'm Cassie, and this is where I work with divine beings and channel messages from other realms in a collaboration for the betterment and upliftment of humanity. Our top priority is to address whatever obstacles you are battling in your life right now, to help guide you along your journey here on Earth at this pivotal time in history. We ask that you use your discernment because these are collective readings with multiple messages in them to help as many people as possible. So let's tap in today and see through Spirit's eyes and figure out what's getting in the way of your dreams, spiritual growth, and utmost potential. Alright, welcome in, everyone. So tonight's reading is going to be the full moon reading. As you know, on July 10th we have a full moon in Capricorn. So we're going to pull two oracles. I'm going to be pulling from this Moonology deck, and I'm going to pull from this Queen of the Moon oracle to see what the overarching theme is for the collective tonight. So we have full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Now with this full moon in Capricorn, there's a big emphasis on letting go of things that are getting in our way. Capricorn being like one of the most disciplined zodiac signs for work ethic, like going towards your goals, going towards your dreams. What is serving you, what is not. And you're gonna feel that pull, like if it's not in alignment, it needs to go. And that can start to cause discord between friends, family, co-workers, employees, you name it. Anything that's anything that used to be okay, or used to like you could like let it slide, it's not gonna slide now. Like there's gonna be clear friction, clear dissonance, where you're like, you know what, it's time for a change. And those changes might not make everyone happy. So having Aries come out, and we have waning gibbous with pleasure, 18. All right. Ooh, yeah, so going for what we want, what brings us pleasure, what fulfills us. And that can be like anything from the joy and pleasure of serving others and helping uplift humanity to a dream project, passion project, anything that you're creating. This is really the time to go for your goals, to go for what you want, to go for what makes you so happy and fulfilled. I'll bring this card up so you guys can see it. And I will read this one from the book. Are you taking life too intensively or too seriously? The time has come to call in the pleasures of life. Focus on what would make you happy. Schedule activities you find pleasurable. In our search for a better life, something happened along the way. We forgot how to find real pleasure in what we do rather than just being diverted from the everyday. Life can be overwhelming, and our rational mind seems to need every available minute of our time to be able to cope with its demands. Pleasure has taken the backseat, or there is a pattern of it now forming destructive tendencies such as binge drinking rather than simply having a wine or two with friends. A big part of pleasure is letting go. This does not mean surrendering or giving up. It simply means handing over all of our administrations, stress, and worries for a time and immersing ourselves in something joyful. When we don't allow ourselves to experience pleasure, rather in the form of laughter, play, sensuality, or the development of skills, we remain less than whole and feel a waning. No fun actually makes us dull indeed. Over time, we are much less effective in our emotional and work lives, as we do not experience regular doses of pleasure. Our ancient ancestors knew the importance of pleasure in the forming of a healthy mind, body, and spirit. There were gods and goddesses dedicated to happiness and the pleasure of life, such as the Egyptian goddess Hathor. The temples of Hathor were joyful places full of songs and beauty. There were even small temples placed in her honor outside other major deities. Temples so that people could be in a happy and contented mental mood before entering to worship. The Egyptians clearly believed that having a positive or relaxed state of mind assisted in having a positive spiritual connection. Yeah. So, definitely going for what we want here, but also a reminder with this full moon in Capricorn, and if you have any strong Capricorn placements, you're going to feel the urge to work like crazy. So this is a gentle reminder to say, hey, don't forget to like have fun. Don't forget to enjoy yourself, take care of yourself. But also on the shadow side of that, don't overindulge. Don't work so hard that you don't do anything, and then in order to cope with that, you like go out binge drinking and totally get wasted and then have a hangover and regret your decisions the next day. Like, that's not what it's getting at. It's more like, don't feel bad to take time out for yourself, no matter what that may look like. So we're going to get some road on the board, and we are going to get into some deeper detail. What do you want the collective to know? Ooh, Queen of Cups. Going for what we love. Okay. Four of Cups, Four of Coins, and Temperance. So stable, strong foundations, emotional balance and harmony. Good. Coming into calmer waters. Okay. So with this Six of Swords, Death reverse, Six of Wands reverse, Four of Cups reverse, this is looking a lot like you've been let down in the past, especially for going for this thing. It may have even stagnated just a little bit. Like, it's solid, but it hasn't moved how you wanted it to move. It hasn't grown or taken off like you wanted it to. It's kind of been a standstill. But now, with this coming into calmer waters, Death reverse, Six of Wands reverse, Five of Cups reverse. No more disappointments. No more just wishing that things played out different. We're going to pull some clarity cards, and we're going to get a little bit more specific. We're going to look at this Queen of Cups. So what's the love here? Where's the cup? We have Ten of Swords reverse. So we have strong hearts here, collective. This is saying our love, our passion, our heart, our belief, our drive has overcome the Ten of Swords. Everything that is in our soul was strong enough to conquer 10 swords in the back. One of the harshest cards in the deck. That Queen of Cups overcame that Ten of Swords. So yeah, with this coming in back here, like, this was major letdown in the past. Things didn't play out the way you wanted. Timing wasn't there. Resources weren't there. Things just didn't take off like you wanted. Obstacles coming up left and right. Not now. Let's see this Four of Cups, please. Oh, we got two. Seven of Swords reverse, King of Wands reverse. Yep, so with this fiery climax approaching, the Seven of Swords and King of Wands reverse. So it might just be getting dull and stale. And okay, so a King of Wands in reverse is a man that is not in his power. He's being a tyrant. This is like your petty tyrants at work. micromanaging everything. That one friend in the group that wants to act like an alpha but is really just being an asshole. That one parent that is like, well, because I gave birth to you, I own you. So therefore we have the Seven of Swords in reverse here, which is all about lies, deception, just being cunning, conniving, and deceitful behind your back. With this Four of Cups, like this, you're over it. I'm bored with it. It's stagnant. It needs to go. So anybody who's like this in your life right now, they're under evaluation. They're being looked at. Rather, you're just doing it on a conscious level every day, or you're doing it at night, like when you're in bed, or like maybe you're seeing visions, like when you're sleeping at night and you're seeing like weird things play out in your dreams and trying to tell you like, hey, you can't trust these people. Four of Coins, please. With the Eight of Wands, yeah. So Eight of Wands is quick moving energy with this Four of Coins, which is all about stability. Stability in the physical dimension, right? So in your pentacles, your finances, your home, your family. So you want to secure what you have right now. Like you want to get what you have on lockdown. You know what you want. You know what you need to get rid of. Because we got Temperance here. Can I get one on Temperance, please? Yeah, Nine of Cups. We know what our Nine of Cups is. What our emotional, spiritual fulfillment is. And we see clearly now what's stagnating us, what's holding us back. Whatever, whoever this King of Wands energy is for you, you will know. This is your sign to let it go, but I'm not saying that that isn't going to be without potential confrontation. So maybe be careful with your words here and how you decide to cut these cords. But any kind of full moon, new moon portal is always like the best time to do this. At the beginning or the end of a cycle instead of in the middle of it. So let's look at this Six of Swords, please. What's going smoothly for our collective? Let's see here. Ooh, we got two. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. We got the Empress and the Hanged Man. So you're right on track. You're right on cue. You're right where you're supposed to be. You're probably like seeing the signs, seeing the numbers, getting the synchronicities, and you're getting that inkling of, I need to let this go so I can, well, hello, man or woman, doesn't matter, become the Empress. And you're surrendering to it. You're like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for this thing. Hanged Man right here with the Six of Swords. So you are really, really debating this. This is your confirmation. This is what you've been waiting to do for so long. And now it's like you're getting this opportunity, or you see the opening, you see a potential timeline, and you know, like, if, hey, if I leave this job, or hey, if I like leave this relationship, or hey, if I like leave this friend group and just like focus on myself, like I can do this. Can I see the Death reverse, please? Strength reverse. Temperance reverse. Okay, so no more of this. So this could have been like maybe a little bit of a lack of discipline, the inability to say no. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's hard to tell them no. Like, this boss might like call you in on like every day off you have, and you're like trying to say no, but they're like, yeah, but let me guilt trip you into it, or let me peer pressure you into it. Or maybe like you have this friend, this toxic friend that's always like getting you into trouble and stuff, and you've had a really hard time saying no, and that's put you Temperance in reverse. Up here it's in the upright when you know you need to walk away from this. So this is the thing that's holding you back here. So being able to say no, there might be a fear of isolation here though. Can I get one more on that, please? Seven of Pentacles. Yep, so you know you have to do this in order to grow. Seven of Pentacles is all about planting those seeds and growing in the physical realm, whatever it is that we are working on. So we need to stand up. Death reverse, saying like this is ending. You're putting your foot down. You're drawing the line. You're saying no. Like, you cannot have my free time. No, you cannot just call me in whenever it's convenient for you. No, neighbor, you can't just come over and say, hey, I need you to do this thing, and because you live next to me, that means you're obligated to do it. Like, no neighbor, no friend, no coworker, no petty tyrant. We're not doing this anymore. Can I see the Six of Wands in reverse, please? Page of Wands reverse, the Lovers. For some of you in the collective, this is very specific to a relationship. Okay. Code, it did not. Success card in reverse to Lovers, Page of Wand reverse. Okay, so this is code. It did not work out. This person was in page energy, in reverse page energy. So, and a Page of Wands at that. So, and then we had that King of Wands reverse here. So this person could have been very fiery, could have been a fire sign, or just very lusty, very in the heat of the moment, very impulsive, but not committed to the long term, not the growth, not this 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups you're aiming for. And can I see this 5 of Cups reverse, please? Woo! Look at the moon. We got the Tower and the Magician. Say what? High Priestess at the bottom of the deck? Are you kidding me right now? You got 4 major arcana in one shot. What? Okay. Damn. I'm taking it. Okay, so 5 of Cups reverse. This is like one of the saddest cards in the deck, right? So she's like crying over spilt milk. She's crying over those cups. Yeah, well, it's in reverse. So like those additional 2 cups that were upright are pretty much also upside down too, due to her own undoing because she's in such emotional turmoil. Because of that emotional turmoil, or because your cups were not filled, or you felt like other people just took your cup and dumped it out and left you high and dry, right? We have the Moon, the Tower, the Magician, and the High Priestess. You know what that means? That means in the dead of the night, in the middle of the night, behind everybody's back, you're making big Tower, Magician, High Priestess. Big decisions here on who can come into your life and who can't after you've been treated like this. This is a major shift, guys. This is awesome. And having the Magician and the High Priestess here, 2 very magical counterparts, this is also a good sign or a confirmation for somebody that you have very beautiful, especially the Temperance coming up here, balanced masculine and feminine energies. The 2 inside of you are in a union, are in harmony, are in sync. They're on the same page. Yeah, so you're not telling anybody about this, and you're going to blow them out of the water, and you're going to Magician, High Priestess. You're going to just do it. You're not going to say anything. You're doing it in the night. Next thing you know, you wake up, and you're living somewhere else, and the other person wakes up, and they're like, where did you go in the middle of the night? Boss goes to work to chew your ass out for no good reason, and you're not there. Neighbor goes to knock on the door and start demanding this, that, and the other from you, or maybe they're part of like some HAO, House Authority, what's it thing, and they're coming to give you a hard time, and suddenly you moved. Like, you're just gone. Collective, I love it. All right, we're gonna pull some last little titty bits for you guys. This is the daily healing deck. Any last little bits of advice from Spirit before we close the reading? Ooh, we got 2 that want to. Acquire gratitude for life itself. Create healthy boundaries with those around you. What a beautiful confirmation. Yep. So as we were just talking about pleasure and gratitude for the things that we have in life, and not working ourselves to death, but also going for the things, working towards the things, and creating a job or a career, a business, for the things we want to do, for the things that we love, the things that bring us passion and pleasure, and then creating healthy boundaries with those around you. Like this whole reading was about these people, this King of Wands, this Page of Wands reverse, that's giving you a hard time, collective. This is your confirmation. Let that ish go. All right, and we're going to pull from the Making Magic deck really quick too. Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. Yep, so you letting all this go is just lightening you up. You're coming into temperance. You're balancing your masculine and feminine energies here, beautifully so. that you are going to elevate your spiritual development, your overall spiritual growth, happiness, and you're well on your way through your ascension. This is awesome, guys. At the end of all of this, you're going to be so grateful, like that you trusted yourself, you trusted your intuition to take the steps you've been guided to take, to get rid of the things you know that need to go, even if that means there's going to be confrontation, because it's short-term quarrel, right? A temporary discord or fight or uncomfortable situation for long-term temperance, peace, stability, happiness. So you're going to look back at this and you are going to thank yourself for making these decisions, and you're going to elevate in frequency and in consciousness as long as you continue to make those decisions in that direction for your life. That is what I have for you guys today. I hope this reading helped, and I will see you in the next one.